Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariel Ray, and it's good to have you. It's good to see you. So, as you can see, my face is done, so I'm not doing a get ready with me, and it breaks my heart because yesterday I attempted to do a get ready with me, and it lasted about 50 minutes. And of course, my phone is outdated, I guess, because it will not go past 47 minutes without layering onto another video. And I can't edit on my phone. It's hard, and I can't put them together so that I can upload it on YouTube and edit it. So I had to pretty much just leave it on my phone. So it's just lingering around. But anyways, today's video is going to be a declutter slash organize slash shop my stash. I did start going through my top drawer already on my vanity. It's kind of like a vanity. It's not a vanity like a luxurious vanity. It's actually a computer desk, and I make it work. So I actually love it because it's very convenient for me. And then I have an armoire with more makeup in there. Of course, I don't have the biggest collection some YouTubers do, a majority do, but I do have more makeup than an average person probably does. That doesn't have a addiction or love deep in their soul, like that love for makeup like I do. I love makeup. I love to create. So I created this eyeshadow look today. I didn't get to film it for you guys, and I hate that I didn't get to film it for you guys. I'm having problems with my phone, so my phone is outdated, so I'm not able to consolidate videos together, and my phone is actually recording till 47 minutes, and then it's overlapping another video and continues on to record. But when it comes to trying to upload it to YouTube, it will not consolidate into one whole video. So there goes that. So I have to make this video under 47 minutes to be able to upload it for you guys. So as I said, I've already started decluttering and organizing my top drawer here. I do need to work on the second drawer and put things in my armoire, like my other stuff, and I'm still going through my stuff. So I figured I would go ahead and show you what I'm working with right now, and let's go ahead and get started. So excuse the mess because I do have a mess on my desk. I'm going through it, and I figured I would go with you guys, go through it, because I don't know, I'm normal and I'm not professional, and I'm not the best organization queen. So we're just gonna roll with the real and no judging. Okay, let's go. So I have three drawers here. Sorry, I have three drawers here. I have one drawer, two drawers, three drawers. The bottom drawer is a hot mess because I have Ipsy bags here. I have face masks there. My second drawer is my eyeshadow drawer slash other stuff in there. And my top drawer consists of this. So this is what I've already taken out of my drawer, my top drawer. I know I'm going a little bit fast, but this is majority of what I've taken out. So we have mascaras, we have primers, we have powders, we have foundation slash concealers, and we have blushes, and we have a full holy grail right there. Okay, so as we look in here, I kept my Alamar Cosmetics blush trio. I'm gonna have to hold my camera. I don't have a fancy stand, so I left this blush in here. I actually absolutely love this blush. This is great because you're able to mix it, or you're able to go in with, each tone as you prefer. I like to mix it. It just depends on what outfit I'm going, or what look, because sometimes I'll go just dark, and then sometimes I'll go peachy coral, or I'll go peach. So I left this in here. I also did leave this contour, this cream contour. It's a hot mess, but I did leave this. I did hit pan already on it, so I'm working through this. I don't really use all these other colors. I mainly just use it for my contour. So we have that in here. I also did leave my Physicians Formula All-Star Face Palette. I highly recommend this, especially if you're looking to try the brand Physicians Formula. If you go to like the drugstore, each pan, when you buy it in store, like each individual runs about $10 to $15. So I purchased this at $15. I love the packaging, it's beautiful. But each individual runs about $15 and under. So it's like over 10 but under 15. So this one comes with the whole like versatile. So this is like your face powder. This is like a highlight shimmer. This is another shimmer. This one's too glittery, so I don't use it. This is a blush, and then we have a matte bronzer, and then we have a like a shimmer kind of situation bronzer there. So I did leave this one in there. I also did leave this one, which I do need to start using it, but I haven't used it in a hot minute. I love the mirror on it. It is a hot mess. But we have like contour, we have bronzers, we have eyeshadow shades, neutral. I actually really do enjoy the formula of this. This is a great palette. I think it runs about $45, but if you can get your hands on it with a great deal, like a good deal, I highly recommend it. It's very beautiful. So here's an overview of the shades. Sorry for the glistening, but overall it's a great palette. This is the Clay Play Face palette. Yeah, so I actually really enjoy that one. I also did leave my Cover FX in here. I do have an extra one because this one, sadly, I used so much of my bronzer that it broke. So we have a highlighter here, we have a highlighter here. This face powder, this finishing powder is amazing. So it does have like a sparkle to it, like a shimmer, but I swear when it's on your face, I wish I could swatch it for you guys, but I really can't use my other hand. It just leaves a beautiful finish to your face. This blush is a really good blush. The highlights, I don't tend to use them as much as I use the bronzer, the finishing powder, and my blush. So there's that one. This is the Perfector Face Palette by Cover FX, and this is in the shade Light Medium. So I did keep that one. As far as primers, I left my First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothing Primer. So this is a really great primer, especially if you do have dry skin. If you do have combination skin, it is really good too. I like to actually mix this one and my hard candy together, and it just, I don't know, it's moisturizing, it's hydrating, and it really helps for the makeup to stick, because this is actually a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip. But honestly, this one is better, and it's like a quarter of the price of the one from Milk Makeup. And it really does last. So if you're looking for something to keep your makeup on all day, I highly recommend this one. So I left that in there. I did want to give my Wander Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil another go. So I kind of want to use it up. That's the whole reason it's in here, because I think I'm going to start panning things. I just don't know how to create a video to do that yet. I have yet to think about it until now. But this is a really good product as well. It does have glitter in it. It is like a pink, like a translucent pink, but it does have shimmer in there. If I can remember, the shimmer kind of like disintegrates on your skin, but overall this is really nice. It doesn't leave the skin greasy. It does have a little bit of a tack to it, but it sinks in the skin really, really pretty. So there's this. I did leave 5 options of foundations. So I left my Holy Grails in here actually. So this L'Oreal Infallible 425 in the shade Linen. This is the 24-hour fresh wear. Highly recommend this foundation. It is amazing. It's so beautiful on the skin, and it just stays all day long. It's like a satin finish. So highly recommend this one if you have not tried it in the drugstore. I think it runs about 10 under 11. Then we have the Believe Beauty. This is in the shade Soft Beige. This runs $5 at the Dollar General. Highly recommend this one. This one is a skin finish. It does have a bit of a dew to it, but I powder really good, so I kind of double powder. I kind of heavily powder because I have combination in the T-zone. But if you're looking for a great amazing, affordable foundation. I highly recommend this one. Believe is a really good brand. I've found multiple different things from Believe and actually really do enjoy their line. Everything is $5 and under, so you can only find them at Dollar General because Dollar General is the owner. They're the creators of it. I did also leave the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is the dewy one. I have the original one, but I do prefer this one. This one doesn't have that paint smell. The only thing that I hate about this foundation is the packaging. Like, it doesn't have a pump. It has actually a spatula on it, and it kind of makes it difficult, I guess, in a way, because it's not easy access. You have to really work for it pretty much. But this is a beautiful foundation as well. This is really nice on the skin. Like I said, it is dewy, but if you powder really, really well, you're good to go. If you have dry skin and you do prefer the dew, then I highly recommend that one too. I also have my e.l.f. This is the oil-free medium coverage by e.l.f. This is a flawless satin foundation. This does have a satin finish. e.l.f. is cruelty-free. This is a satin finish, like it says. It's a beautiful coverage. It's medium coverage. So it's not full coverage, but it is medium coverage. And you can lighten it like to have like a light coverage, a sheer coverage. Highly recommend that one too. I think this one runs about $4 to $5. Really good foundation. So, and then I'm also testing out this Wet n Wild tinted hydrator. I've tried this 3 times now, and I love it. It's actually a very beautiful formula. It does say hydrating, so it is a dewy foundation, honestly. But since I do powder, it leaves the skin beautiful. I would show you right now, but it's going to be awkward if I show you, but we'll go ahead and show you. So this is the finish of it with my face powdered. So, oh, I'm showing you my ear, but this is the overall finish on it. So there's that. Who knows what my face looked like, but sorry you guys. I also did leave my Holy Grail. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. This is a great finishing powder if you're looking for a drugstore one. So this one is actually a little bit, I don't know if it's going to pull on camera. It's actually lighter now because I did add my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder, which is up here on my desk only because it's so big and I don't have any room for it. This is a really great powder too as well. I think this one runs about $6. As you can tell, it's kind of beat up, but overall this is a really great powder. It's a satin finish. It's beautiful. I highly recommend it, but since this one was a little bit too dark, I kind of mixed them together and I figured I would try it like that. So 2 great powders mixed together. Amazing combination. So I'm so glad that I did that. So there's those. And then I did leave my e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder and translucent as well. This is a beautiful finish. So if you're looking for a glowy skin, this is beautiful. It just leaves this really pretty shine. It's, I don't know if it's going to pull on camera, but it does have like, I guess you can see like the powder on the black, how it does have like a shimmer to it, but the shimmer is very, very fine. Very nice. So there's that. I did leave my e.l.f. Putty Poreless Putty Primer in here. I've already hit pan on this. I don't know if you can see in the middle. I did hit pan on it. This is great if you want to cover up pores. So it just depends if you want original. If you're, sorry, my nail is like really thin and they've been like breaking from the top. But this is great for normal skin. If you do have combination or oily skin, they do have a matte one. And you can get that one. Or they have a luminous one. That way if you have dry skin, then you can get the luminous and it'll like kind of give you a dew for your nose area. So this is highly recommended as well if you're looking for something to fill in the pores. Okay, now I have blushes. So I have 2 cream blushes. I have one from Believe, which I really want to pick up the other one, which is kind of like a pink. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's like not a Barbie pink, but a blush pink. But this is actually like a tangerine orange coral color. This is very beautiful. I love this shade right here. Highly recommend. Again, if you like cream blushes, I would highly recommend you check out this one. Is my phone gonna focus? Anyways, this is the shade. It's the Color Me Cream Blush Tropical Sunset. And I don't know what the other shade is. Oh, look, finally it focused. But overall, this is a beautiful shade. And then I told you guys I wasn't going to try this Wonder Beauty one because it kind of looked funky. Like it was glossy. And I was right. It is glossy. So this is a glossier formula. It does have a dew to it. But I find that I use this one on the bottom of my powders. And it just helps my blush stay on, like my powder blush stay on longer. And yeah. Here's this one by Lottie London. I've used this maybe once or twice. This is in the shade Haze. So let me see if I can open it with one hand. This is an ombre, and I like this because you're able to customize the color if you want to go more orange or if you want to go more, you know, more peachy tone, more pink. I mean, I love it because you're able to, how do you say it, manipulate it into what color you want. Overall, this is a great blush. This is not a luminous blush. It doesn't have a sheen to it. It's a matte blush. And then I also have this new baby. She's very new. This is by Laura Mercier. This is in the shade Grapefruit. Okay, guys, this is kind of difficult to open with one hand. So there's this one. She's new. This is what I'm wearing actually on my cheeks today. So there's an eyelash on there. Overall, this is gorgeous. I actually really do love the formula of the Laura Mercier. This is the first time that I've tried Laura Mercier blushes, and I gotta say the formula is beautiful. So there's those. I also have two LA Girl ones. LA Colors, I'm sorry, not LA Girl, but LA Colors. This is a really beautiful formula as well. This is in the shade Awesome. So this is more of like a mauve-y. I'm not going to be able to open everything for you guys. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. This one's more of a peachy color. This is in the shade Chill. Oops, I'm sorry. This one does have a sheen to it, so it does have specks of glitter in there. As you can see, it has like a gold shift. And then this new one too that we received in our BoxyCharm this month. Was it this month? Yeah, the base box. So this is by Touch and Sew. This is the Glowdient makeup palette. This is actually a very beautiful highlighter. So I like to mix the top three together. And if I need to go more pinky, if I have a more mauve tone, I'll go more pinky. But if I'm going neutral, I'll just go more of the two top ones. But overall, this is beautiful. I love that I can put it on my skin, and then I'll just go over it with a wet sponge, and it just like sinks into your skin like if it's like a highlighter glow from within. And then I also have this one, which is by Steve Laurent. This is the Jelly Highlighter. This is in the shade Cotton Candy. This formula is a wet formula. It's a cream formula. Let me see if I can get it to pick up on camera. But this highlighter is beautiful. I love it so much. And again, I can put this one on and then go over it with a sponge, and it just leaves it so beautiful. Put that in there. Then I have this Artist Couture one. This is in the shade Summer Haze. This is like a orangey topaz shade. This is very beautiful. It is messy and it is glittery, but I find once you put it on and then again you go with your sponge, it just melts into the skin and it's very beautiful. Then I have my Hoola bronzer. I don't have any single bronzers, not many at least, and this is actually, it's a cult. Everybody loves it. It's a cult favorite, but I actually love it because it's not too cool and it's not too warm. So that's what I have in there. And as for mascaras, I have two. I have one from Believe. This is eyelash from Believe. This is I like this one because it fits my eye perfect. This one, I don't remember where this one's from. But anyways, so I have 4 mascaras in here. I have my Holy Grail Sky High. This, I love this one. This is the waterproof. I have talked about this on my channel. You can find it, and you can find it on my channel under probably Lashes for Days. But I actually did a review on this one, and yes, Holy Grail. Then I have the Lash It Loud by e.l.f. This one runs about $6, but I'm still doing, like, I'm actually still contemplating on it and figuring out how much I love it. Hold on. Okay, anyways, so I'm still contemplating on how I feel about this one. And then I have this is by Tarte. This is the mascara. I don't know how I feel about this. I've only used it a few times, so I'm waiting for the formula to kind of dry out a little bit, but we'll see. Then I have my Urban Decay Perversion. I've used this a handful of times, but I really need to continue to use it to give a full review on there. And then I have this e.l.f. brow. Like, it's I don't even know what it's called, but there's a cream and there's a powder in here, so you're able to carve out your brows. Then I have a Lily Lashes. I have a Lily Lashes glue for your, like, for eyelashes. This is nice, but I honestly don't know how I feel about the wear time. I honestly preferred my Kiss adhesive, which I don't have in here. Then I have my e.l.f. brow pomade. This is in the shade Espresso. Highly recommend. This is so creamy and pigmented, and it just blends out so beautifully. Then I have this Bella Pierre. I've had this for a while. This is a makeup base. I kind of just use this, honestly, to prime my lids. And then it's like kind of a little, it's a thicker formulation, but I used it for a while now. So I have that in here. I'm probably going to have to put these into 2 videos because I'm at 22 and I still got to put this up. Okay, so here we come into this crazy drawer. Okay, well, first, let me take out what I pulled out. So I pulled out this Pure 4-in-1 Tinted Moisturizer in the shade MN3. This is beautiful. I wasn't expecting the outcome of this, but the coverage is like light to, it's medium actually. You can build it up to light to medium, but this is a beautiful formula. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I highly recommend this as well. This is a Fenty Beauty one, and I really wanted to try this foundation, but it's so dark. I need to get a lightener for it. I need to go find one. This is in the shade 380. It's a soft matte long wear foundation, and I really want to try it because it's, like I said, it's long wear, it's matte, but I need to find a lightener. I think they have one. Oh, I think, yeah, it's LA Girl. I can find the lightener in LA Girl, but I just really haven't went to go purchase one, but I really want to because I really want to try this foundation. And so, yeah. Then I have the True Blend by CoverGirl. This is a beautiful formula. This is actually a shade that's nude. So I kind of go with warm undertones because I do have like a warm undertone skin. But other than that, I actually really do enjoy this formulation. This formula is, it's, how do you say it? It's skin-like. So it's not dewy. It's, I want to say it's kind of slightly matte, but it's not mattifying where it's so drying on the skin. So I took that one out. I also took out the Photo Focus foundation. So this is the original one. This is the one that smells like paint. And again, the same thing with the packaging. That's the only problem that I have with it. I did take out this Kokie Full Coverage Foundation. This is a beautiful formula. I wish that I could get the full size. One day I'll get the full size, but this is great. It's so beautiful on the skin. It's satin. It's not a matte foundation, but it's not a dewy either. It's just in between, and it's awesome. I really would like to, and it is a full coverage. So then I also took out this one. I think I'm honestly going to declutter this one. No, is it this one? No, I don't know. I took out a Becca one, honestly. It's the Becca one that I'm talking about that I'm going to declutter. This is by Pretty Vulgar. This one's a little bit too yellow tone. It's not going to pick up on camera, but it's too dark for me. It's not light enough. So I'm like contemplating on what I'm going to do with it. If I'm going to keep it and then kind of mix it with another shade that's lighter, but it's not going to be Pretty Vulgar. It's going to be my e.l.f. So I'm still contemplating on that. I did take out my Touch and Soul Pretty Fresh Ice Sherbet Primer. This is beautiful. This formula, let me see if I can open it with one hand. So this formula, no, I'm not going to be able to. It's not, okay, so it's not like your typical silicone, like to help fill in your pores. This is very hydrating. It sinks into the skin very, very well. So it doesn't stay on the skin. It doesn't linger on the skin like dewy and wet. It's a beautiful finish, and I love to actually mix this one with the hard candy, with my Holy Grail one, with the dupe one for Milk, and I find it that it's very hydrating, and I don't know, I do like this, but I just want to take it out so that I can focus on a couple of my other ones. Like, I need to finish this one. I'm almost done, and then I have a backup, and then I want to go ahead and finish that Glow Ahead, and then this one, because I do have a backup of this one too. So I have a couple of different primers. So I have also this Smooth Blur Primer that I want to try out. So I'm taking this out and giving it a break. I'm also taking out my backup powder. This is the Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder. I'm kind of sad because I've had this for a while now. I want to say about a year, if not 2 years. And I never really paid attention and gave it a chance until I tried this year, and I put it under my eyes just to set my under eyes. And oh my gosh, I fell in love with it. That the way that it set the under eyes, it wasn't a thick powder. It just sunk in really, really nice, and it just left a beautiful base. So it didn't like go into my creases. I don't know. It made a difference. And the fact that I only have that much left, I'm going to go ahead and put it away for now and give it a break and come back to it later. So I also am putting my Becca. This is in the shade Songbird. This is a beautiful formula. Again, I had to repress this one. But the formula on this one is so pretty. It does have a shimmer. So this is a peachy tone. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but it's a peach tint. And it does have a shimmer to it, but overall, this is beautiful on the skin. Now, if you don't like shimmer or glowing blushes, I don't recommend. But Becca does have a beautiful formula. I'm sorry that my son is being whiny. Dad's home, and I don't know what's going on with him. But anyways, this has like a golden... So this has a golden undertone, and this is actually a very beautiful formula. So if you are looking for blushes, Becca has a really great line, and they are having a sale because they are going to be shutting down. So I highly recommend this. I'm going to be putting this away. And then I have this other one. I received this in my Ipsy bag. This is by Camila. This is blush, and this is... I hate the packaging of this, honestly. The cardboard in the inside, it drives me insane. But honestly, now that I look at this kind of looks very similar to the Songbird from Becca. I have yet to try this on my cheeks. I really need to try it, but I'm going to just put this in away and focus on a couple of ones that are inside my collection that I've had in my collection a while. So those are not much newer to my collection. They're actually older, the ones that are in my drawer here. So I want to give those some love before I move on to these new ones. This one is by Sugar Cosmetics. This one's a mauve tone. This one's pretty. I have tried this one about 2 times, but I'm going to go ahead and put this one away, like I said, and just focus on giving love to my older products. Then I have this by Ofra. This is the Madison Miller one. Now, honestly, I was going to leave this in my Shop My Stash right now because I haven't given this one much love, but the highlighters in here by Ofra are exquisite. Like, their shine is so beaming. So you can see this one's more icier and this one's more golden. I honestly prefer this shade on my cheeks compared to this one. I use it on my inner corner, but overall, these are beautiful shades. So there's that blush. Of course, I have shimmer on my hands, all over my hands, but this blush does not have a shimmer to it. So I'm putting that one up. I'm also going to be putting up this one. This is another Ofra highlighter. This is in the shade Bliss. So I'm putting this one up and going to focus on those later. So I have a fresh backup of my hydrating primer. So I'm just waiting to finish that one, which I'm almost done with, so I can put this one in my collection. I also have a few eyeshadows here. Like I said, I'm going to have to do these into 2 videos. So I'm going to be doing my eyeshadows into another video, and then probably my lips for the most part. And then I'm going to have to hop onto my armoire. So if you're interested in sticking around, make sure you keep up with my videos so that way you can keep up with the, I don't know, whatever you want to call this that I'm doing, going over my stuff, shop my stash. So this is by Wet n Wild. I haven't really tried this. This is a glitter formula. I'm barely getting back into glitters. I'm not much of a glitter person. I like shimmer, but I just don't like glitter. But anyways, I'm putting this one up. This one is in the shade Creme Brulee, right? It's Brulee, not Creme Brulee, but it's Brulee. This is a beautiful shade for a bone shade. This also can be darkened on the crease if you just want to throw this in on your crease and call it a day, just to give it a shadow. It looks light in the pan, but when you put this on and you build it up on your lid, it actually casts a really pretty color on there, and it looks like a shadow, but it's really pretty. I'm also taking out the Dose. This is the Freematic highlighter. I'm also putting this one up because, like I said, I'm focusing on what I have in my stash right now. I don't know how I feel about this one because, honestly, I don't even remember swatching it. I think I might leave this one in now that I think about it, so I can have another highlighter. Because, honestly, I only have this highlighter, and this highlighter, but I can go ahead and throw this one in there. We'll test that one out. Okay, so for mascaras that I'm putting up this one by Hank & Henry. I just finished opening this one. I honestly love this mascara because I love the bottom wand. It has like the most skinniest, perfect, wand for the bottom lashes. So this is the wand. Absolutely love it. The formula wise, I don't honestly remember because there's 2 sides to it. But I honestly don't use the chunky side. I just use the bottom because I love the wand so much. So then I also have this one, which I probably need to put this one in my collection to try this one out. Because I did receive this in my BoxyCharm about a couple of months ago. So this is the Petite and Pretty Fully Feathered Volumizing Mascara. I'm debating. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it in my Shop My Stash right here so that I can give it a try. Since these are my holy grails, I know how those work. So I'm going to put this one in there, add this one in there so that I can work on that one and see how I feel about the formula. I'm also going to be putting up my Clinique one. I actually really do enjoy this. So this one's pretty. It's actually more of a wetter formula. And then it has your primer as well. Overall, this is a good one. Then I have my Marc Jacobs one. This is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir.